Hey, it's me, Cleystar, and today we're going over what I think is the top 5 best maps in Call of Duty Zombies. Now just remember that this is my opinion, and if you don't like it, you know what? Dislike the video, unsubscribe to my channel, then don't forget to resubscribe to my channel, undislike the video, and like the video. So, with that, let's get into the video. In the number 5 spot, we have Revelations. Now, what made this map so great is that they brought back so many things. They brought back the Thunder Gun, they brought back the Apocalypse Servant, they brought back the Ragnarok GG4s, they even brought back almost all the maps, and they combined it all into one map as a final conclusion to our whole storyline. And how great is that? But the thing is, this map had the potential of being an easy number 1 spot. What this map was, Treyarch did not do a great job at making this map be great, because one, they made this map too easy, and because they brought so many things back, they didn't add really anything new besides the masks. The masks were a great addition, but the only problem about them is that they made this map way too easy. But still, this map is on this list for being a fun map and very replayable to play. For that reason, Revelations comes in at number 5. In the number 4 spot, we have Shadows of Evil. So when this map first came out, I doubted it and disliked it, but after a while, this map started to grow on me and I came to love it. I used to have a theory that Treyarch would purposely make their worst map in the game come first with the disc to encourage players to buy the DLCs for better zombies. But this map proved me wrong. So when you play this map, you can tell that Treyarch put the most effort into this map than probably any other map in history. Because if you just look around in the map, the atmosphere is absolutely perfect. And they put so much attention to detail with every single thing in the map. This is the map that introduced the Apocalypse Servant. It had the swords, and even beast mode, which was amazing. I love how there's no power and everything's on. You have to actually go around the map and power each thing on. I know that this map receives a bit of hate for being a little too tedious, and I agree that this map might not be the best gameplay wise, but atmospherically and appearance wise, this map is amazing. And I love getting the Apocalypse Servant and training and getting to a high round. And I disagree with Treyarch making this the first map on the disc, because if you're a beginning player, this could be a very hard map to play. But if you're an experienced player, this map is just so much fun and such a great map. And my argument is, for you guys who don't like Shadows of Evil because you don't buy DLCs, is that when you're stuck with the map, no matter what map it is, you're gonna get sick of it and you're gonna hate it to some degree. But with that, Shadows of Evil comes in at number 4. In the number 3 spot, we have Mob of the Dead. So I was never really a big fan of this map until very recent. So when I was gonna make this video of the top 5 best maps, I knew that people loved this map, and I didn't like it that much. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play it just to see if this map's that great. And, well, it is that great. I mean, it's not as great as people say it is, but it's a great map. Now, what's so good about it is that there's so much stuff in this map that you can do. You have the Blundergat, you have the Hell's Retriever, and you can upgrade them, get the Vitrolic Withering, and Afterlife was a great feature. It was so unique to this map, fit so well, and such a unique experience. And a great OP replacement for Quick Revive, because it's like you get a new Quick Revive every round. If you're a solo player, you get 3 in 1 round pretty much, without even having to buy the perk. And one thing that's so great about this map is it's very complex, but at the same time, it still has that simplicity of zombies. You have to do all the stuff around the map, but yeah, it's like the bare essentials of zombies where you gotta get your jug and get your necessity perks, and then just play around. And this map had such a great atmosphere and a great theme to it. But the only thing that took this low down on the list is that there really isn't much variety in this map. You get the Blundergat, you get the Hell's Retriever, and then what do? You use the trap. It's just, I feel like every time I play this map, it's always gonna end with the same exact strategy and just not as replayable as the next 2 maps. But still, Mob of the Dead, great map, comes in at number 3. In the number 2 spot on this list, we have Origins. So unlike Mob of the Dead, this map had so much variety. There's so many ways you can play this. You can play with any of the staffs, You don't even have to use the staffs. You can upgrade the staffs. It is a long process though, but when you do it, it is worth it. Another thing that I like so much about this map is that this map actually provided a bit of a challenge, because the Panzer, if you're not efficient in the first few rounds and you don't get to pack a punch before round 8, it's very challenging to defeat the Panzer on round 8. But the whole fun is that you get as set up as possible, try to get to pack a punch, then get a pack punch weapon to kill the Panzer. There really isn't much I can say about this map, because there's not really much negative stuff besides the fact that there's mud that you cannot really run in, so training just is not as fun as it is in other maps. But that's really my only thing that I have to say as a flaw with this map. And this map, Origins, comes in at number 2. Finally, in the number 1 spot, what else could it have been? It's the Eisendrache. I mean, in this map, it's like they took everything we love about the past maps and put it in and left out everything we hated. So just like Origins, it has the variety of, instead of having 4 staffs, there's 4 bows to choose from. But unlike some of the past maps, it's not tedious at all. And this map appeals to every kind of player. So if you're a player who does not like complexity and just wants simple games, just like the old World at War Black Ops 1 days, you don't have to get the bows. You can just get a gun out of the box, get to Pack-a-Punch very easily. All you have to do is press 2 buttons and you got Pack-a-Punch. And you can just play around. You can camp if you want. You can train if you want. You can get the bows if you want. You can camp with the bows if you want. You can do the Easter egg. There's so much to do. There's so many ways to play. It appeals to all players who play zombies. And the only flaw, like I'm just looking for a flaw and I can't think of anything else but this. The only flaw is that it may be a little bit too easy. And I have nothing else bad to say about this map. The Eisendrache comes in at number 1. I just want to give an honorable mention to Kino der Toten. This map, back in the Black Ops 1 days, it was so much fun to play. There's so many memories. That's not the only reason that it's here, but it was just such a fun map to play. And it's just, you jump in, you get your stuff, and you play. And the Thunder Gun, which is the map that originally had it, it was such a great gun for this map, and the replayability of this map was amazing. But the only bad thing about this map that kept it off the list is that there's really only one set strategy to play this map, which is just to train on the stage. And that was really like the only thing that a casual player has to do as a strategy. So with that, Kino der Toten unfortunately didn't make the list, but is very worthy of this honorable mention. Whether you agree with my list or not, I hope you enjoyed the video. And what's your top 5 favorite maps in Call of Duty Zombies? Put it down in the comment sections below, and I'd like to see what you guys think. And my next top 5 may be my last top 5 zombies video ever, or maybe at least for a while. And that top 5 is gonna be the top 5 worst maps of all time. If you guys got any predictions, put it down in the comment sections below, and you can try to guess what my top 5 is gonna be. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.